The Morrie's Automotive Group is here today with the new 2017 Ford Focus RS. Now what I'd like to do is show you around the exterior, the interior, and then provide you with a driving review. So now the 2017 Focus RS, the big difference over the regular ST is going to be the all-wheel drive system. This one also has the RS2 package, which adds these awesome 19-inch wheels wrapped in the super sticky Michelin Pilot Super Sports. So now the engine is really where this car shines. It's a 2.3-liter EcoBoost, which gives you 350 horsepower and 350 foot-pounds of torque. That, according to Car and Driver, propelled this car to 60 in 4.6 seconds. Now that's going to be up there with some of the German competitors when you're looking at flat 0 to 60 times. But let's take a look at the inside and I'll show you a few more things. All right, so let's begin our drive. Let's go from normal to sport. There's also the track mode and then the Ken Block favorite drift mode, but we'll leave those for the track. So now, like I mentioned, these seats, these big Recaro seats are extremely comfortable. They hold you exactly where you want to be. And then you've got the flat bottom steering wheel. It's just a little race inspiration there. And the shift is really good in this car. I had spent some time recently in the STI and that clutch is so light. It's similar to this, but that one grabs so late that this one is a little more kind of comfortable for day-to-day driving. The other thing that's pretty comfortable is when you have 350 horsepower at tap, because you can watch the gas gauge crawl away from you, but you know, if you're driving pretty normal, it's still a smaller 4-cylinder, so you can get some pretty good fuel economy out of this vehicle, being that it's got all this horsepower and torque. But I mean, some of the big things that it's not that much different than a regular Ford Focus. If I did have one gripe, it's that it just kind of feels like you're in a Focus ST or even the regular Ford Focus, that you don't get a bunch of special, stuff inside the car with the exception of the seats, that it just kind of, that's the one thing. It's not that special inside like some of the other cars that it competes with, but that's okay because, for day-to-day driving, 90% of the time, you've got Apple CarPlay or Android Auto in here, you've got navigation, heated seats. It's a comfortable car where you could drive this car day to day, like I mentioned, get decent fuel economy, but then when it comes down to it, I can put my foot down and I'm moving. Like I said, the car does 0 to 60 in about 4.6 seconds, but when you're already rolling, you pick that torque up instantly with 350 foot-pounds of torque. Right, if I downshift into third right now at about 2,500 RPMs, it's going. You're moving along pretty good there. And the exhaust note, we'll do a cutaway and show you what it sounds like from the back of the car just freestanding. Plus there's also a 5,000 RPM launch control, which is pretty cool. But if I shift down here and if I let off, I get this crackle or this burble from the exhaust, and it's just intoxicatingly good. It is such a fun sound coming out of the back of this car, being that it's just stock. It sounds so cool. But from there, heated steering wheel, you've got the auto start or shut off for you, so it's gonna help you save a little bit of fuel economy. And you got the cool gauges in here. There's so much that makes this a pretty unique and cool car. And not to mention the torque vectoring steering and the all-wheel drive system in this car. There's so much that makes it, pretty much just a track-ready or rally-ready little hot hatchback. And that's what the US was missing. That they had this car and they were holding out on us in England for so long, and now we've got it here, and I'm very happy that it came to the States because it is a blast to drive. There you can hear a little pop, but it just kind of gets up and goes. Fun, reliable, what more could you want? It's great. Oh, it would never get old. Never ever getting old. And this one with the tires too, these Michelin Pilot Super Sports are so sticky. Now what's cool from Ford is that you can actually get a set of winter tires as well. But the 19s with the RS2 package that you get with the interior setup as well, it's definitely the one I would pop for. And this stealth gray looks so good on the exterior that why would you not want one of these? If you get the chance, get out, drive one, put it in fourth gear and just let it go. On behalf of the Morrie's Automotive Group, thanks for watching. Now, if you'd like more information about the all-new Focus RS, make sure to call, click, or stop by today. Thanks again for watching, and make sure you buy happy.